look I went for this holiday is more of a forest green rather than a bright green. I know you get to do it once a year, so if you want to go with that bright green, go for it. It would be the same strategy, but I decided to pick more of a forest green with a brown hint and gold. So if you want to learn how to do this look, keep watching. The great thing about this look is you can really add to it and deepen the colors, or you can start out with a lighter, brighter green and use a darker green just in the crease. So the options are really endless, and it's really just picking your colors. So for today I picked a brighter gold, a darker forest green, and then a really dark brownish black just for the, or brownish green just for the crease, and then black eyeliner. So it's really fun. You can really play it up and change things around. So have fun with it. So you always want to start by putting on a primer. I love the MAC Bare Study, and I always apply it with my finger. You can apply with a brush or whatever you want, but make sure you don't have any moisturizer on your eyelid, otherwise it's not gonna help prevent creasing. Primers are great if you're wearing a lot of eye makeup, or really any eye makeup. I always put a primer on, and you usually do this after eyebrows, or I mean before eyebrows, but since we're doing an eye look today, I've got the rest on. So you want to make sure it's spread evenly. And this primer has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's a very natural color, so you can pick a primer that is more white, and that will really enhance your eyeshadow, especially if you're using dark eyeshadows. Today we're going with a light to medium, and you can always play it up and go darker. So now that we've got our primer on, you want to use a base shadow to, it kind of sets the primer and it also lays the foundation for the other. I'm going to use a gold color. So you want to use a somewhat fluffy brush. My favorite is the MAC brush, and I'm going to use Half Baked from the Naked palette. And you want to go ahead and apply it to your whole lid. And I like shimmer, so I'm using gold with shimmer. You want to press it into your eye. You get to the lash line. Okay, so that is step one. Now we're going to go in with our green color. I use a rounded dome brush, and I'm going with a sparkle green. It is a little bit darker. It's not a bright green, even though it kind of looks like it with the lighting. So you can pick any color green here. The lighter you go, the more natural it's going to look. And what I'm going to do is layer, so it'll add depth and dimension. So you want to start by going in the crease. And blend as you put it on. You blend upward. To the other side. Kind of builded the coverage so it's a little bit darker, and it might look a little scary, but it's not fully blended yet. Then you want to take that same color, and I use the same brush, and go under the eye. using mostly the tip of the brush. And you want to go all the way to the inside corner. This may look a little scary, but trust me, it'll look a lot better when you put mascara on. So you want to just make sure it's kind of even, and it looks like it is. You can take a little bit of that same color and do just the corner to kind of blend everything. Okay, then you want to go in with a smaller brush and pick a darker color, and I'm using that same Naked palette and using Darkhorse. And you want to just do right in the corner, right in the crease. It just adds that little extra bit of depth. Take your fluffy brush again and kind of blend the eyelid a little bit. Then you want to take a highlighting color. So I go with CoverGirl. It's a very, I believe it's the lightest shade they have. They don't have the names on the actual packaging anymore. It's on the tag that you rip off. So I do not know the name, but I know it's the lightest, and it's a shimmery beige color. Take a big fluffy brush again, and you want to highlight, and this also blends the darker color as well. Kind of just want to go over the edge, and it just smooths everything out. I also take the little brush that it comes with and go on the inside corner here. If you want to add a little bit of more darkness, you can also take that same Darkhorse color with the little brush that you have and go in the corner here and just kind of make the darker corner a little bit here. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and add eyeliner, and I like to use a dark sparkly black, and this is also MAC again, with an eyeliner brush that is flat. You want to make sure that the tip of the brush is slightly damp. Go ahead and put it in the powder and follow your lash line in very small strokes. And when the brush is slightly damp, it creates a very dark line. This is the only way I do eyeliner. It's much more crisp, and you can make it very thin. And the staying power is amazing. As you can see, small strokes, continually putting product on the brush as close to the lash line as possible. Take a little more and do that outside corner, just a little bit. Then you want to put a little bit more product and do the outer corner. you just make a straight line and then fill in the edge. So straight line from where you want it thicker, and then fill in the edge. Now, as you can see, the brush went a little over the corner here. So you want to take your rounded brush and just blend that upward. Just a little bit, right on the corner. And look how tight the eyeliner is. It's amazing. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and curl your eyelashes. I go back for a second time because it gets just a little closer and it just gives it that extra lift. Okay, so the next part is one of the most important. You want to take a eyeliner pencil or automatic eyeliner, and you want to make sure it's waterproof or long lasting, and you want to do your waterline. This is extremely important if you're wearing any kind of eyeliner, or if you want to make your eyelashes look really thick and full. I always do this step even when I'm doing a very natural eye. So once you do it for a while, it gets a lot easier, but I know it's very difficult. A trick is to not look right at the pencil. So you want to go in and go back and forth. Get that whole upper waterline. I don't do the bottom because I think it closes off the eye too much, and that's not really the look I'm going for. If I was doing a more smoky eye, then you definitely want to do the lower waterline. Kind of turn your head as you're doing it so you're not looking directly at the pencil when you're doing it. Okay, so as you can tell, it is a lot more full in there and you can't see any skin. Then you want to take your mascara. I'm using the Clinique Chubby Lash in Jet Black, and this is one of my favorites. I'm starting to get low on it. But before I do that, if you wanted to go with a little bit more gold, a little bit more shimmer, I have Bare Minerals True Gold. It's a powder. You would take a flat brush and put it on the inside corner, just dab it on right there before you do your eyeliner. I'm not going to do that step today because I think that this gold color is very gold and vibrant. So I want to take your mascara and move it back and forth. Get as close to your lash line as possible. And tilt your head back when you're doing the upper lash line so that you can really get close and you don't get it on your skin. This mascara is almost gone, so I really got to work it in. Depending on your mascara, whether or not it dries quickly or slowly, you can either put another coat on or go back after you do your next eye. And with this mascara, you really need to let it set for just a second before putting on the next coat. And each mascara is completely different, so just know your mascara. And in order to do that, it takes practice. And I'm moving it back and forth on the lashes to make sure I get every single one. So you want to have a good black mascara when you're doing this look because you're wearing a bit more eyeliner than normal. A lot of people can put fake lashes on, but I like the more natural look. Okay, so there you have it, and now it doesn't look as scary when you put the powder underneath that you have your mascara on. And it's a very natural looking St. Patrick's Day eye, and you can really pick any green. Like I said, you can go brighter, you can even go darker, but I wanted it to look a little bit more natural rather than bright green. So this is it.